Subject is English of Standard 6 and name of the lesson is Stone Soup. Yes, dear children, this is a skit or you can say a play. Okay, here the meaning stone soup. You know the meaning of stone, you know the meaning of soup, isn't it? Now, here we can see a pot and this is a stone. See this? Correct? This is stone soup. One man is going to prepare in this. Okay? A magic stone he has and he is going to prepare a soup by using this magic stone. Okay, dear children, we will observe the play. Okay, we will watch the play. The curtain goes up and we can see this picture, a village, a few small cottages standing close by. They belong to Motiram, Sonabai, Hirabai and Rupabai. It's evening time. They are chatting outside Motiram's house. Here you can see a village picture. Okay, this is play started. Okay, remember this village picture. There are some cottages. Cottages means small houses. Okay, and they belong to these people. Who are they? Motiram, Sonabai, Hirabai, and Rupabai. Okay, and they were sitting and chit chatting outside the Motiram's house. Okay, he is Motiram. Okay, now we will listen what they are talking. Motiram, your farm produce was really good this year, I am told. Motiram said this to Sonabai. Sonabai said, so was yours, I hear. Both are telling that your farm produce nicely, means they got too much products from the farm. Motiram, I don't want to advertise it, though it might attract guests. Yes, what he said that I don't want to tell anyone about the produce from the farm because it might attract guests. Guests may come, he said. Then Hirabai said, you are right. Guests can be a nuisance. Means they irritate. Okay, like that she said, Hirabai said. Then Sonabai said, I agree. Especially uninvited guests. Uninvited guest means without calling they come, then we call them as uninvited guests. Motiram. Uninvited guests are pests. Pests means insects that eat the crops on the farm. Okay, he compared the guests, which uninvited guests, to the pests. Okay, like that conversation was going on between Hirabai, Sonabai, and these people, right? Now, at the same time, traveler enters the village and listens to the conversation among the villagers. He entered the village, that small village, and he heard all the conversation that was going on between the villagers. Then Hirabai said, true, I never waste good food and money on others. She doesn't want to give any good food to others and she doesn't want to give any money to others. Then Rupabai in red sari, she said, do you think that is right? How can we refuse them? she asked. Then Hirabai said, just find some polite excuses. That's all. Nakhre karna. Like that. Polite excuses. Something you do. And just you get rid of these guests. She said. Sonabai. She said, you are right. I can always cook up some excuse. They are planning to do to get the excuses from the guest. Okay. Then Motiram said, me too. For me, charity begins at home and stays at home. Anyway, I must attend to my work now. See you, he said. And they left to their work. All neighbors, see you later, they said like this, and they moved to their houses. The traveler, he thought that what a hard luck. I am a poor, food sore traveler and I am so hungry. But this bunch of villagers looks tough. I don't think they'll offer me food or rest, but let me try. This traveler was very hungry and he was very tired. He was in need of food and rest. He listened to the conversation among these villagers and then also he decided to try once his luck. Okay? Traveler knocks on Motiram's door and Motiram opens the door. Yes, Motiram asked. Yes, who are you and what do you want? Then traveler said, I am a traveler. I am very hungry and tired. Can I please have some food and a place to rest for the night? He asked. Motiram said, dinner is over. There is nothing left. Try elsewhere. Everything is over, no food is there, nothing is there. Go and try in another's house, he said, and he shuts the door with a bang, means loudly. Okay? Then the traveler thought that how rude. Hmm, let me try the next door. He was in need of food and rest, so he thought that to try to the next door, means to the next house. Knocks on Sonabai's door. She comes out. See here Sonabai and traveler. Good evening, kind lady. I am a traveler. Can I have some food and a corner to rest for tonight? Traveler asked Sonabai. Sonabai putting her hand behind her ear. See, this is the action. Okay, whatever in green, dark, bold letters shows the actions of the character. Okay, putting her hand behind her ear. You can see here the action. She asked, what did you say? Kya bola? Traveler. Aloud means loudly. Can I have some food? Sonabai. Wood? Why there is plenty in the forest. Find a fallen tree and chop all the wood that you need, she said. Traveler again said, I said, food! I am hungry. Like that he said. Then Sonabai again did the acting. You agree. Fine. Then go and chop the wood. Like this she said and goes back into the house. She went into the house. Then again traveler thought that Well, well, that was a clever excuse. He came to know that she is making acting. Correct? She is not deaf. She is doing the acting. Okay, she is pretended to be hard of hearing. Let me try elsewhere. Okay, he said, and he knocks on Hirabai's door. Hirabai opens the door. See here, Hirabai and the traveler. Good evening, ma'am. I wonder if I could get something to eat and a place to rest for the night. Again, he requested for food and place to rest. Hirabai said, pretending not to understand his language. What she did, she acted that she doesn't know anything, or she doesn't hear anything, she doesn't understand anything like this. What she said, listen now. Oh, yawa, on doof, na, on sir, rof, noina, re. Like this she said. Traveler, I don't understand you, he said. Then Hirabai, again shaking her hand, again she acted droog. I ought on now, wow, ought, og, raswastra. Like this she pretended, and like that she doesn't know any language, and goes back inside, leaving the traveler bewildered. Means she went inside. Then traveler again become disappointed. He thought that so that was her trick. Yes, she's also tricking. Okay, talking gibberish. I'm not defeated. Yes, he came to know that all are pretending and they are using excuses. But I am not defeated. I will try again and again. I will try. So he knocks on Rupa Bai's door. She comes out. Now here we can see Rupa Bai and traveler. Okay, Rupa Bai. Yes, who are you, young man? I have not seen you around. Traveler said, I am a traveler and I wondered if I could get some food as well as a corner to rest for this night. He requested again for food and place for rest. Okay, then Rupabai said, she thinks, alas, my larder is empty. Larder means a place to keep the food, or place to collect the food and we keep, correct, storeroom like that. Okay, she said, my larder is empty. I am so hungry myself, but I have nothing left in the house. She also pretended like this what she is hungry, she said. Okay, traveler, I am sorry to hear that. He said, what you are saying? You are hungry? I am very sorry to hear that. Rupabai, I am sorry too, but I can't help it. Sorry, she said. Okay, what she told? Yes, she said that my ladder is empty. Nothing is there in the house. I have also not ate anything. I am also hungry like you. So how can I give you food? Right? So please leave me. I am sorry, she said. Turns to leave. Rupabai wanted to go inside, but at the same time traveler said, wait madam, if you are also hungry, I can make us both some soup. What he said, if you are hungry, then I will make soup for you and for me. Okay. Then Rupabai said, but I told you my ladder's empty. I can't offer you anything, she said. Then Traveler said, all I need is a cooking pot, a spoon, and some water. I have a magic stone in my bag. When you boil it in the water, it makes a delicious, nourishing soup. Yes, what he said, that I am having one stone, that is magic stone. Please give me a pot full of water. I will make a soup. How the soup will be? Delicious and nourishing soup. Listening to this, Rupabai said, really? A magic stone? And all you need is a pot of water? Bus? This much only? I think I can manage that much, she said. Only a pot you need? Only a pot of water you need? Then I will give. Okay, she said. Traveler, yes, just a pot of water. Only a big one, he said. Then what happened? Rupabai goes back to her cottage, means inside her house. Traveler collects wood and makes a fire in one corner. He collected some wood and he made a fire. Okay. Other villagers peep out from their door. Peep out बोला तो चुपके से देखना. Peep out from their door, windows and watch quietly but curiously. They are very curious. They are observing this traveler. What he is doing? He is collecting wood, he is making fire. So they are peeping and they are observing from their windows and doors. Okay. Rupabai comes out with a very big pot. Rupabai said, here's your pot of water. She gave this pot full of water to the traveler. Traveler said, thank you. Now just wait and watch. I will prepare a delicious soup, he said. Puts the pot on the fire, takes out a stone from his pocket and drops it in the pot. See, you can see here, Rupabai is standing here and what he is doing? He is putting that stone in the water. Rupabai, a magic stone that makes soup? I can hardly believe this. Sits down to watch. Traveler, sniffing and pretending to enjoy the aroma. Sniffing means he's taking that water near to his nose. Like this we do, na? Like that. Ah, lovely. It's going to be really delicious. To Rupabaya, he said, if only we had one or two potatoes to add. It tastes heavenly with potatoes. Wow. But alas, we don't have any, he said. I need 2 to 3 potatoes to put in this soup. Soup, okay? He said. Then Rupabai said, one or two you said, correct? Let me see if I have just one or two left somewhere. She goes to her house and brings a few peeled potatoes, chilka nikale hue, peeled. Okay, peeled potatoes. Here, luckily, I had just a few left. I have even peeled them for you. Then Traveler said, wonderful. Nice, he said, and puts the potatoes in the pot, stirs for some time, and sniffs again. What? With the potatoes you have given, the soup will now be terrific. Carrots and tomatoes would give it a tempting color, wouldn't they? But that would be too much to hope for, he said. What he needed now? The carrots and tomatoes to add to the soup. Rupabai, "Hmm, I don't know," she said. Sonabai comes out with some tomatoes. Yes, she came out from her house with some tomatoes. Can you see here? Tomatoes in Sonabai's hand. Sonabai, hello, hello. Maybe I can be of some help. I had reserved these tomatoes for tomorrow. But I am always willing to help, you know. And I know that Hirabai has plenty of carrots. But I am not sure if she'll share a few with us. She gave tomatoes and she told that Hirabai has carrots. Then Hirabai came out, enters with few carrots. I don't have plenty. In fact, I too was reserving these for tomorrow. But never mind, if Sonabai can spare her tomatoes, I too can spare these. After all, you don't get to see a magic stone making a magic soup every day. So she offered carrots to this traveler. See the picture? Now, traveler said, I am really speechless. You noble ladies, this is going to be a famous soup. Adds the vegetables, stirs and sniffs. He added what all he added? Potatoes, tomatoes, and carrots. Isn't it? Okay. He said, it reminds me of the soup I had made some time ago. I had added just a few beans, onions, and I think a little piece of ginger. And what flavor it had! Bapre, so nice. Those are the only little things missing now. But what we have is also good enough. You can't always have the best. Like this, he said. And he appreciated these three ladies. At that time, who came? Moti Ram enters. See this? Moti Ram. Why not? If you can have the best, why miss the golden chance? Here, take these. When help is needed, old Motiram doesn't lag behind. He appreciated himself and he brought some vegetables. Okay, now, traveler, boss, how can I ever forget your generosity? He also appreciated Motiram. Adds all the vegetables, stirs and sniffs. Ah, absolutely mouth watering. What flavor! What aroma! What taste! Takes a sip. He takes a sip. Okay, like this, he takes a sip. Marvelous! If only I could add a pinch of salt, it would be perfect. Now he needed salt. Now he is tricking all these people. Can you understand here? Yes, he is asking one by one and he is putting each and everything in the soup. Correct? Rupabai. I'll get some salt and bowls for all of us, she said. Traveler, thank you. I was about to suggest that. Rupabai goes, you are all being so kind and helpful. It's an unforgettable experience. Okay, like this, he said. Rupabai returns with the salt, pepper, and bowls. Traveler adds the salt, stirs, and serves the soup to everyone. Now Rupabai, ah, wonderful. You can taste the goodness of fresh vegetables. Then Sonabai said, yes, unbelievable. No one would think that this soup was made with a stone. And at that time, Motiram said, you have said it, such a delicious vegetable soup and made with a stone. Then Hirabai said, I wonder what happens to the stone? Does it melt away? Yes, all these four people, villagers, they are enjoying the stone soup and they are appreciating the traveler. Traveler. Oh, no, it remains the same. Takes out the stone from the pot. Take a look. This was the stone that made the soup. He took out the stone from the soup. Aside to the audience, he is looking at the audience. You know, this is a play, correct? He is looking at the audience, and have you guessed the secret of the stone soup? He is asking and he is smiling now. You can make it even without a stone. See what he said? You can make the soup even without a stone. Did you understand? Yes, dear children. What was the plan behind this magic soup? Yes? Okay, the curtain as everyone enjoys the soup. Yes, they all are taking the soup or they are having the soup and the curtain falls. Yes, dear children, you understood how the soup was made by that traveler? Yes, nice. So nice play it was, right? Yes, dear children, what we have learnt by this stone soup, the play. Yes, some morals. Come on, tell me. Yes, first one, help the needy, isn't it? Help the needy, right? Then share the things, right? Okay, dear children, in this lesson we have gone through so many types of feelings, correct? We will see here, for example, joy, fear, anger, nervousness, friendliness, dislike, surprise, wonder, excitement, politeness, rudeness, cunning, curiosity, etc. These are all different types of feelings. See this? Try to understand the feelings. Joy, very happy, joy, correct? What is this? Fear, darna, fear. See this? Hmm, anger, right? Angry man. What is this? Come on, guess the expression. Nervousness. Okay, remember the words. Friendliness, dislike, excitement. He only don't know what he is doing. Surprise. Curious. Curiosity. Is very curious. He wanted to get the answers for his questions. Polite. Rudeness. Very rude. Yeah, you can see cunning. He's planning to deceive. Now, dear children, we will move to the exercise part, that is grammar part here. Types of questions. Yes, here we will study now different types of questions. In types of questions, there are two types. First one is yes or no questions, and second type is WH questions. What we say? Yes or no questions. This is one type. And here WH questions. This is second type. Okay. In yes or no questions, we get yes or no as the answer. Okay. Only this much we get the answer. In sometimes we get yes, sometimes we get no. Okay. For these type of questions, that is yes or no questions. But in WH questions, there are different words we use. See here, for example, what? What is your name? For different reasons, we ask the questions, correct? So we use different words. What, when, then where, how, which, like these words we use, which begin with WH. So these are called as WH questions. Got this? Dear children, today we will study about yes or no questions. Means the answer we get yes sometimes and no sometimes. Isn't it? Yes or no questions. Come on, tell me the answer for this. Do you like ice cream? Yes, 99% children they will tell yes. The answer is only yes. Correct? Okay, we will move to second question. Did you like this movie? Some tell yes, some tell no. Correct? According to their opinion, they give us the answer. We will write here no. Did you like this movie? No. Would you like to dance? Yes. Would you like to dance with me? Yes or no, according to their wish. Right? Like these questions which have yes or no as the answer are called as yes or no questions. Okay? Here from your text, it is asked list 5 questions from the play which can be answered with yes or no. Okay? We have to search for 5 questions from this play. You can pause the video and you can search the 5 questions which have answers as yes or no, and you can match with my answers and my questions. Okay? First one, do you think it's right? Rupabai asked, isn't it? Second, can I please have some food and a place to rest for the night? Motiram said, no. can I have some food? Hirabai said, no. Correct? Any food for a hungry traveler? Yes, here also they gave no answer. All you need is a pot of water? Rupabai asked. Traveler said, yes. Correct? Okay, some more may be there. Please find out and write in your notebook. Okay? Bye bye. And please try to read this play. Okay? And try to act along with your friends.